Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am VC Pramod with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chairs National Conference of Chief Secretaries in New Delhi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah launches 21 development projects worth 1,311 crore rupees in Manipur. UGC unveils draft rules to regulate entry and operation of foreign universities in India. Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur to launch logo, website and theme of Y20 Summit India in New Delhi this afternoon. RBI Governor Shaktikanta stresses need for cooperation among South Asian nations to deal with challenges of climate change. And India to deploy platoon of women peacekeepers to UN mission in Sudan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is chairing the second National Conference of Chief Secretaries in New Delhi. The conference is focused at achieving rapid and sustained economic growth in partnership with the states. The idea behind this conference is that cooperative federalism through central ministries and departments working together with states in seamless coordination is an essential pillar for the development and progress of New India. With this vision in mind, Mr. Modi had conceptualized this conference, which was held for the first time last year in Dharamshala. More than 200 people, comprising representatives of the central government, chief secretaries and other senior officials of states, union territories and domain experts are participating in the conference. The discussion during the conference will be held on 6 identified themes. These are thrust on MSMEs, infrastructure and investments, minimizing compliances, health and nutrition, women's empowerment and skill development. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of 21 development projects worth 1,311 crore rupees in Manipur. Mr. Shah also addressed a public meeting in Bishnupur district of the state this afternoon. Mr. Shah said the BJP government has given freedom to the people of the state from curfew, blockade and terrorism.
लगभग 6 साल होने को आए हमारे बीरेन सिंह के शासन को कभी भी कर्फ्यू, ब्लॉकेज और आतंकवाद का सामना मणिपुर में करना पड़ा है क्या? हमने वादा किया था मणिपुर को आतंकवाद और दंड से मुक्त कराएंगे। आज मणिपुर पूर्णतः आतंकवाद और दंड से मुक्त होकर मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में, बीरेन सिंह के नेतृत्व में
Earlier this morning, he visited Marjing Polo Complex in Imphal East and inaugurated a 122 feet tall statue of polo player. Our Imphal correspondent has filed this report.
The Union Home Minister also visited Churachandpur district and inaugurated Churachandpur Medical College there. It is the first ever medical college constructed in the hill district of Manipur. He came to the historic site Moirang, where he hoisted a 165 feet high Indian national flag in INA headquarters complex. Moirang is a town in Manipur which was liberated from British colonial rule by the Indian National Army under Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose during the Second World War. Sri Shah also addressed a public meeting in Moirang and inaugurated different projects and also laid the foundation stone of projects. Among the inaugurated projects is Manipur Olympic Park, where statues of Manipur Olympians are displayed. Manipur Chief Minister and Biren Singh and others accompanied the Union Home Minister in the function. JJ Thoksom, AIR News, Imphal.
The University Grants Commission UGC has unveiled Draft Regulations 2023 for setting up and operation of campuses of foreign universities, higher education institutions in India. The regulations will regulate the entry and operations of foreign universities institutions in India to conduct various degree, diplomas and certificate programs. The draft regulations has been placed in the public domain by the UGC for seeking comments and feedback. The comments can be sent by the 18th of this month. According to the eligibility criteria mentioned in the draft regulations, no foreign higher educational institutions (FHEIs) shall set up campuses in India without the approval of the UGC. If the applicant is a foreign university, it should have secured a position within the top 500 of overall subject-wise global rankings as described by the Commission from time to time. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur will launch the theme of Y20 Summit logo and website in New Delhi today in the curtain raiser event of the Y20 Summit India. Youth 20 Y20 is the official youth engagement group of G20. It provides a platform that allows youth to express their vision and ideas on the G20 priorities. During the event, panel discussions of young achievers will also take place in the second session. It will be anchored around how India can harness its youth population to be a superpower and discuss the personal success stories of the panelists. Our correspondent reports that India is playing a significant role in finding workable solutions at the international level to ensure holistic well-being, embodying the idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
India is hosting the Y20 Summit for the first time. In Youth 20 Engagement Group, India's key focus is to bring young leaders from all across the globe together and discuss ideas for better tomorrow and draft an agenda for action. The activities to be undertaken by Y20 during India's presidency will focus on global youth, leadership and partnership. In a run-up to the final Youth 20 Summit for the next 8 months, there will be pre-summits on the 5 Y20 themes along with various discussions and seminars at different universities across the country. Dipendra Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
In the national capital, a ruckus today took place during Municipal Corporation of Delhi MCD meeting to elect the mayor and deputy mayor. At MCD House in the national capital, the newly elected councillors of BJP and Aam Aadmi Party resorted to sloganeering against each other. The chaos broke out over the swearing-in of 10 nominated councillors. Following ruckus, the House was adjourned for an hour. The AAP has fielded Shelly Oberoi for the mayor post and Ale Mohammad Iqbal for deputy mayor. BJP has nominated Rekha Gupta for the mayor and Kamal Bagadi for deputy mayor post. In the recently held civic polls, the AAP bagged 134 seats and BJP got 104 seats, while Congress bagged 9 seats in the Municipal Corporation of Delhi. Delhi police has arrested the 6th accused in the Sultanpuri case who had given false information to the police. Earlier, the police had arrested 5 accused in this case related to the death of a woman in the Khanjawla area in Delhi when her scooty was reportedly hit by a car and she was dragged under the vehicle for a few kilometers. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The RBI Governor Shaktikanta has emphasized on the cooperation among South Asian countries to build green economies in the region to effectively deal with rising challenges posed by climate change. Addressing the IMF conference in New Delhi today, Mr. Das said the South Asian region is vulnerable for climate change due to its large population and degradation of natural resources. He said cooperation is required among South Asian countries to move in the direction of green transition at a faster pace with reasonable cost. He also stressed on strengthening cooperation in the energy security sector as South Asian countries have a high reliance on fossil fuel. He said rupee settlement of cross-border trade and central bank digital currency can also be areas of greater cooperation in the future. Listing out the various challenges faced by the region, Mr. Das said these challenges have been accentuated by multiple external shocks.
Multiple external shocks in the form of COVID-related global supply chain disruptions, food and energy crisis following the war in Ukraine, and financial market volatility arising from the aggressive monetary policy tightening have exerted sustained price pressures in the South Asian economies, which is of course felt in other parts of the world also. During the first 3 quarters of 2022, food price inflation in South Asia averaged more than 20%, and that's pretty high.
Niti Aayog has said that a fictitious message is being circulated in media regarding list shared by Niti Aayog on privatization of public sector banks. It has clarified that no such list has been shared by Niti Aayog in any form. Centre has declared the Resistance Front (TRF) as a terrorist organisation under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act (UAPA). Home Ministry said TRF is recruiting youth through online medium for furtherance of terrorist activities. The TRF came into existence in 2019 as a proxy outfit of the Lashkar-e-Taiba, a proscribed terrorist organisation. In a notification, the ministry said the organisation is involved in carrying out propaganda on terror activities, recruitment of terrorists, infiltration of terrorists and smuggling of weapons and narcotics from Pakistan into Jammu and Kashmir. The Resistance Front is also involved in psychological operations on social media platforms for inciting people of Jammu and Kashmir to join terrorist outfits. The ministry said the commander of the Resistance Front, Sheikh Sajjad Gul, has also been designated as a terrorist. Indian Met Department IMD has predicted that dense to very dense fog conditions are likely to continue over northwest India during the next 4 to 5 days. According to the IMD, dense to very dense fog will be observed in Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Chandigarh and Uttar Pradesh. IMD said cold wave to severe cold wave conditions is likely to witness in many pockets of Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Jammu, Himachal Pradesh and Delhi. The department said minimum temperatures will be in the range of 1 to 5 degrees centigrade in many parts of plains of northwest India and in isolated pockets over adjoining area of North Madhya Pradesh. In Delhi, Aya Nagar Weather Observatory recorded a minimum temperature of 1.8 degrees Celsius this morning. The Safdarjung area recorded a minimum temperature of 4 degrees Celsius, which was 3 degrees below the normal. Meanwhile, talking to AIR News, Senior PRO Northern Railway R.K. Rana said that 26 trains are running late due to inclement weather.
आज भी जो अभी लेटेस्ट पोजीशन हमें प्राप्त हुई है, आज 26 गाड़ियां जो हैं वो लेट चल रही हैं। तो गाड़ियां कोई 1.5 घंटा, 2 घंटे, 2.5 घंटे के करीब लेट है। तो मेरा यात्रियों से यही अनुरोध है कि जब भी वो घर से निकले तो कृपया करके अपना 139 या रेलवे क्वेरी से संपर्क करें ताकि उनको आने जाने में कोई असुविधा न हो, क्योंकि रेलवे स्टेशनों पर हमने व्यापक प्रबंध कर रखे हैं। खाने पीने की व्यवस्था और पानी की व्यवस्था हमने बहुत अतिरिक्त की हुई ताकि यात्रियों को किसी प्रकार की असुविधा न हो।
Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik inaugurated the state-of-the-art hockey stadium in Rourkela yesterday. Inaugurating the stadium named after legendary freedom fighter Bhagwan Birsa Munda, the Chief Minister said that it will play a pivotal role in taking India hockey to global heights. The stadium has been built at a cost of 261 crore rupees in a record time of 15 months. Along with the stadium, he also inaugurated the Hockey World Cup Village, which will house the teams of the upcoming Hockey World Cup. A report.
The stadium, being built as the world's largest with a seating capacity of 20,000 spectators, will be one of the 2 venues where the upcoming hockey tournament will be played. The Hockey World Cup, being hosted by Odisha for the second time, will also be played in the iconic Kalinga Stadium in capital Bhubaneswar. The prestigious cup will be vied for by as many as 16 teams, including that of India, in the tournament that begins from the 13th of this month till the 29th. While inaugurating the stadium, the Odisha Chief Minister Mr. Patnaik announced 1 crore rupees cash award each to the players of the Indian team if it wins the coveted trophy. Girish Chandra Das, AIR News, Bhubaneswar.
India will deploy a platoon of women peacekeepers to UN mission in Sudan. This will be India's largest single unit of women's peacekeepers in a UN mission since it deployed the first ever all-women contingent in Liberia in 2007, stated the permanent mission of India to the UN. The Indian contingent, comprising 2 officers and 25 other ranks, will form part of an engagement platoon and specialize in community outreach, though they will be performing extensive security-related tasks as well. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chairs National Conference of Chief Secretaries in New Delhi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah launches 21 development projects worth 1,311 crore rupees in Manipur. UGC unveils draft rules to regulate entry and operation of foreign universities in India. Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur to launch logo, website and theme of Y20 Summit India in New Delhi this afternoon. RBI Governor Shaktikanta stresses need for cooperation among South Asian nations to deal with challenges of climate change. and India to deploy platoon of women peacekeepers to UN mission in Sudan. And with that, we end the midday news.